Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to discussing about our topic is the standard form of the parabola. Yes, so from the previous videos already we discussed about that the basic of the conic sections, how the sections are formed from the double right circular cone, and some basics also discussed from the second video. Okay, now today class I am going to discussing about that particularly one conic section, that is the parabola. Okay, so what about the standard form of the parabola? Okay, yes, so once again I am going to revise that the definition of the parabola. Okay, yes, so P is any locus point, P is any locus point, okay, and SB any fixed point, SB any fixed point, okay, and there is a vertical line. What is the condition for this? The ratio of the distance of the locus point to the fixed point and to the fixed line, right. So, that is the ratio of the locus point to a fixed point to the fixed line. Okay. That ratio I am going to write SP by PM. Okay. This ratio is known as eccentricity, which is denoted by E. What is E? E means eccentricity. Okay, yes, based on the eccentricity we got that different conic sections. Okay, the same thing I defined like this, cos theta by cos alpha. Okay, right, cos theta by cos alpha. Okay, right. So based on the E, suppose if E equals to 1, E equals to 1, eccentricity equals to 1, that conic section becomes parabola. Okay, if E is less than 1, that conic section is ellipse. Okay, if E is greater than 1, the conic section is hyperbola. Like this we discussed from the last video, right or not? Yes, coming to this one, now parabola. What is the definition of the parabola? So, the ratio of the locus point to a fixed point to the fixed line is E. If that E is equals to 1, that means SP by PM is equals to 1. I can write SP is equals to PM. Then we can form a conic section. That conic section is the parabola. Let us see. So, I am going to discussing that. Okay. Now, SP by PM equals to E. Of course, of those, so in that case the particularly the fixed point is called focus and the fixed line is called the directrix of this conic section. Am I right or not? Focus and directrix, already we discussed that from the last video. Now, particularly for that parabola, what is that standard form? What is the standard form of the parabola? What is the equation of the parabola which is in standard form? Okay, let us see. So, for this one we are going to that like this. Okay, so it is a parabola, the locus point. So, let S be the focus, S be the focus. Yes, I am going to take the directrix. Let us take it is Z dash, Z dash be the directrix. Okay, yes, and you can draw a line, which is here I have taken that, let us take SM, okay, here I have already taken that M, or let us take one more letter, SN is the perpendicular to the directrix, and this SN line meets at the point K, or A, you can take A, the parabola which is your conic section. Okay, right? Yes. So, and yes, according to the my definition, SP by PM is equals to E. So, SP by PM is equals to E, where E equals to 1. Okay, if E is equals to 1, this is nothing but parabola, then I can write like this, SP is equals to PM. SP is equals to PM means if you are going to take any point on the location, that locus point is equidistant to S and equidistant to the directrix. Am I right or not? Please try to catch my point. That is locus point SP by PM is equals to E. E is equals to 1, SP is equals to PM. What is the meaning of SP and PM? Is the location of the point to the focus point and to that the directrix perpendicular distance is the same. Right or not? Yes, and yes, observe this one. A is the point on the locus, I mean parabola. So, SP by PM is equals to E means SP is equals to PM means I can write AS is equals to AN, AS is equals to AN. Can I write like this? Okay. So, then AS is equals to AN. Particularly A is the, then I can say A is the midpoint of S and N. So let Sn is equals to 2a, Sn is equals to 2a, that means already As is equals to a, this is a and this is a, okay. And let a can be taken as origin, let a can be taken as origin, let a is 0 0, okay. Then this line will be that x axis, this will be the x axis and here it will be the y axis, where they are intersecting, that will be the origin, a is origin 0 0, right. Then what is that focus point? S is a comma 0, right or not? S is a comma 0, and okay, then this is 0 0 and it is coming that back a units. Then can you say what is the point? N is the point n is minus a comma 0, the point n is minus a comma 0, and what you say, this line is the line directrix is parallel to that y axis. So this is y axis, okay, this is y axis. Now the equation of the directrix which is parallel to the y axis. So equation of a line parallel to y axis is x is equals to constant. What is the x coordinate in this case? X is equals to minus a. Now I can write equation of directrix. Equation of directrix is x plus a is equals to 0. This is the equation of the directrix, right? And have you got the points how it is? So what is that finally focus is the a comma 0 is the focus, and a origin 0 0. So which is called particularly, which is called the vertex of the parabola, where it meets that axis of this conic section, I mean parabola. So that is called the vertex of the parabola, okay, not? Yeah. So finally got this one, the focus point is a comma 0 and equation of the directrix is x plus a is equals to 0. Now I am going to get that what is the equation of the parabola. Yes, let us see. So according to this condition I am going to apply this. So actually what is our condition? Sp equals to Pm, Sp equals to Pm. What is Sp? The distance from the point P to that focus. So it is x minus a whole square plus y square, okay. S is equals to Pm, means the perpendicular distance from the point to the line is x plus a. So which is, so it is x and plus there is no y term and a constant plus a, right or not? It is modulus of x plus a, perpendicular distance, okay. Now squaring on both sides, which is x minus a whole square plus y square is x plus a whole square, then y square is equals to x plus a whole square minus of x minus a whole square, which is equals to 4ax. Y square is equals to 4ax, that's it. Y square is equals to 4ax is the standard form of the parabola, okay, right? Of those, what are those? Y square is equals to 4ax is the equation of the parabola which is in standard form, okay, right? In that case what is the focus? Focus S is equals to a comma 0. What is the vertex is 0 0. What is the directrix? What is the equation of the directrix is x plus a is equals to 0. You should know this all the things, okay, right? Yes students. So this is about the standard form of the parabola. So throughout the conic section we are going to use these words, these terms. What are the terms are? So the first thing is the axis of the parabola. Axis of the parabola. What is the meaning of axis of the parabola? A line which is passing through the focus, and which is perpendicular to the directrix. Yes, what is the meaning of axis? Axis means the line which is passing through the focus and which is perpendicular to the directrix is called the axis of the parabola, axis of conic section, whatever it is, that must passing through origin, that must perpendicular to the directrix. And in that case x axis is the axis of the parabola, particularly whenever the any conic section is in the standard form, the axis of the conic section is always x axis, right? Have you got my point? Okay, axis of the parabola is the x axis, okay, x axis which is in standard form, okay. Any conic section is in standard form, we can take the x axis is the axis of the parabola. First of all, what is the definition of axis? Passing through focus and perpendicular to the directrix, Okay, and what is that? Vertex. Vertex. So vertex means where the point of intersection of this conic section and axis. The point of intersection of the conic section and axis is known as the vertex. So here A is 0, 0. What do you say? Which is the? This is the vertex of the parabola. Okay, not? Yes. And one more very important thing is from this one. Okay, anyway, S is the focus, A comma 0. Okay, yes, and here I am going to take a P is any point on this one. Okay, yes, so and Q is one more point. Q is one more point on this one. So here let us take one more point, P dash and Q dash. P dash and Q dash are any 2 points. So exactly you can take any 2 points on this one, right? P dash and Q dash. Actually, this is called line joining of any 2 points on this parabola. Of course, it is called a chord, particularly chord of the parabola. PQ are any 2 points. Okay, line joining of these 2 points is called chord of the parabola. Particularly, if this PQ is perpendicular to axis of the parabola. If this PQ is perpendicular to the axis of the parabola, which is called double ordinate. What it is called? Double ordinate, right? Any chord which is perpendicular to that axis of this parabola, which is called a double ordinate. And one more thing, suppose if this double ordinate is passing through the focus. Okay, yes, please observe this one. What it is? What is the difference between these two? This is also a double ordinate. It is also a double ordinate, particularly which is passing through the focus. Okay, particularly in that case, this double ordinate becomes latus rectum. What it is called? Latus rectum. Okay, yes, this one is. Okay, PQ is the latus rectum. Double ordinate is P dash Q dash, and this is the PQ. Okay, which is passing through the focus. And one more thing is the. So from the focus, the distance from the focus to any point, from the distance from the focus to any point on the parabola, which is called focal distance. What it is called? Focal distance. Okay, the distance from focus to any point on this conic section, which is called, that is focal distance. So here focal distance can write SP. S is the focus point to any point on this conic section. Okay, parabola particularly. Yeah, so SP is the focal distance. Let us see how much it is, the distance is the. So as per our definition, SP is equals to PM. Am I right? SP is equals to PM. So what is the PM length is? How much this length, Rana? How much this length? P, the point P to that directrix. So whose equation is x plus a? Whose length is x plus a? Am I right? And this distance is the x plus a is that. Okay, yes, the perpendicular is already we discussed at that point. Okay, now what do you say about that? What is the focal distance of the parabola is the x plus a. Yes, am I right or not? Yeah. And can you say this one? What is the length of double ordinate? I mean, what is the length of latus rectum? Anyone can you say this one? Length of the latus rectum. This length is, will be how much? Okay, so here it is the y square is equals to 4ax. Is there? Okay, x is any point, yeah, okay, is the any point, p x comma y is any point on this one. Now I am going to find this one, length of the latus rectum. Okay, so from that the point p to the x axis, it is nothing but y coordinate. It is nothing but y coordinate. So it is also nothing but y coordinate, right or not? So which is this is y and this is y, which is 2y. Okay, yes. So what is the length of the latus rectum? This length is the, okay, this length is y and this length is y. Now total I am going to find out the 2y. Length is the length of latus rectum. Of course, its length is already, it is a. Why? Because it is origin, this length is a. Okay, x coordinate is a. So if x coordinate a, y square is equals to 4a square. Y square is equals to 4a square, then y is equals to 2a. Y is equals to 2a, this length is 2a and this length is 2a. What is the total length of latus rectum? So I can write, so here length of latus rectum, how much? Its length is equals to 4a. Okay, yes, so these are all the new words. So, throughout the conic section, what we are going to use this one? Axis of the parabola passing through focus and perpendicular to the directrix. Vertex, okay, which intersects the parabola, which intersect the conic section parabola, that axis where that point is called vertex, and a double ordinate, latus rectum and focal distance. Okay, yes, come on students. So, make a note. Then after we will discuss about that what are the different forms of the parabola. So, which is the standard form of the parabola. Okay, then after, okay, when the axes are rotating, we will get the different forms of the parabola. If the parabola is passing through origin here, if it is not passing through origin, passing through some other point, in that situation, what are the equations of the parabola? What are the different forms of the parabola? Okay, from the next video, we are going to discussing that. Okay, please make a note. Be ready for the next video. Until then, bye bye.